What up, SimochiChox's here. I'm bringing you a deck list. I'm going to try my hand at making a Thor deck. So yeah, it's kind of very, very in the works. I made it with what I had. I don't think I proxied anything. So there are some stuff in here that I only have one of that I brought two. I believe I didn't proxy anything. Yeah, no, so there's cards in here I have one of. I managed to trade to get a Thor today. That's probably the biggest reason I made the deck tonight. And I feel like if I upload it now, excuse me, if I upload it now, I'm getting on the bandwagon early. So I'll start with the traps. Really had no idea what to run in this deck, so I started with just the Mirror Force, and the rest are just actual like Nordic cards. One Gleipnir, the Fetters of Fenrir. So it's their Rhoda. So yeah, I mean, this is a very shiny deck because it's everything's ultra and higher basically. So yeah, ultimate that's their Rhoda as a trap. So whatever. Only had one, so I'm only running one. One Nordic Relic Menningjord. Select one Asir or Nordic monster that I control. Its attack and defense becomes double the original until the end phase. That monster cannot attack directly. So, yeah, it's a secret. It's not a good secret in terms of like actual design-wise. It's kind of barely a secret, but still, good card all around. Definitely one I would run two of, if not three. Two Nordic Relic Leviathan. Common, so everyone's got this. Select one face-up monster on the field that destroyed a monster by battle this turn. Destroy the selected monster. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this card. So I feel this is very splashable. This is a card that I'm going to start running in other decks. So two of that. Two Nordic Relic Brishingamen, or Brishingamen. Yeah, as I'm sure people will notice, these cards are all Nordic. And yeah, I speak a little bit of German, but this goes far beyond my grasp of the language. Select one face-up, this is another splashable card. Select one face-up monster you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls. The attack of your monster becomes equal to the original attack of the opponent's monster. This change lasts until the end phase. So it basically just forces a suicide if your opponent's monsters aren't going any attack gains. A nice little they think they're gonna run you over and you just force that and it's a suicide. So that could be more splash. It's like we splashed often enough. I apologize now for stuttering. Long day. It's after 3 in the morning, and I've just been kind of ill the last 2 days. Two Nordic Relic Gungear. Yes, Gungear, just like the Synchro, they're both named for Odin's Spear. Remove from play one face-up Asir or Nordic monster you control to select one card on the field. Destroy that card during your second end phase after activation. After your activation, the monster you removed to activate this card returns to the field in attack position. Not a bad card in a Nordic deck, obviously. Wasn't sure. I mean, all these ones except for the secret and the ultimate, I have the 3 of to run. I just felt like it would be worth it too. Before I get to the last 2 traps, I also decided not to run Divine Relic Mjolnir Mjolnir because it only targets the Asir monsters. So I have to have a God out for it to really target. Select one face-up Asir monster you control. It can attack twice during each battle phase this turn. It's a very good card, but until I get the deck down to where I can get Thor out more consistently, or if I manage to get the Ascendant Tuner that counts as any tuner, I run the other gods. I will run that more, but so right now it's kind of just It's more about getting Thor out the first time and trying your best to keep him out. And then 2 Solemn Authority. Continuous trap. Select one face-up Asir monster you control. While this card is on the field, that monster cannot be targeted by other card effects. So this card to the graveyard during your second standby phase after activation. So it's the attack with Thor, deprison, chain. So stops it from being removed. Yeah, those are the traps. So I'll go into spells. The standard spells I run are 2 MST. 2 Book of Moon, I didn't feel like digging them out, so I just wrote Book of Moon on Contact. Monster Born in Darkle. Standards. And then I run 2 March Towards Ragnarok. Quick play spell. It's got Thor on the card. So it's 1 face-up Assyria monster you control. Until the end phase of this turn, it is unaffected by the effect of other spell trap cards, but its effects are negated. So that's the bottomless mirror. Anything that doesn't target, basically. Just hit that. So I'd rather have his effect negated and not lose them. Mostly bottomless, because Mirror Force, like, you can get them back after hitting Mirror Force. 2 Nordic Relic. God damn it. Dropnir. Yeah. Equivalent to a Seer or Nordic monster. It gains 800 attack. If this card is face up on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can add 1 Nordic Relic card from your deck to your hand. That's basically all the trap cards. So I thought that was pretty neat. I know it's early to say this, but I am already teching in. But I think might get some play. Barrel from a Different Dimension. Quick play, it's a DT super. That's the really only reason I'm running, because I got it this weekend. Selected the 3 removed from play monsters and throw them to the owner's graveyard. If you know what Thor does to get himself social summon, not a bad combo. I guess I probably should have started off this video by reading Thor. 1 Nordic Beast Tuner, plus 2 or more non-tuners. Once per turn, you can negate the effect of all face-up monsters your opponent controls until the end phase. During the end phase, this face-up card in the field was destroyed by opponent's card, either by battle or by card effect, and sent to the graveyard. This turn, you can remove from play 1 Nordic Beast Tuner monster from your graveyard, special summon this card from the graveyard. When it is special summoned by this effect, inflict 800 damage to your opponent. So Burial is in there just to be able to get Thor back more often, because there's only 3 tuners that apply to that. Monsters, I'll start with the non-Nordic monsters. Summoner Monk, Sangan, and 1 Giant Rat. Only 1 Giant Rat because 2 would bog it down because there's not enough targets with it. There's a few you want out, but not enough to run 2 Giant Rat. And Summoner Monk because they're all 4s. They're basically all 4s. Alright, so also the actual Nordic beasts, which is Thor's mini archetype of Nordics. 3 Guild Fox of Nordic Beasts. He is a tuner. If your opponent controls a face-up synchro monster and you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. 1600 and 1000 are stats. Level 4 light beast. So yeah, it has to be in there. No real choice about it. And now 2, Tangyoster of the Nordic Beast. The rare goat, as opposed to super goat. Long fact. Beast, 800 attack, 1100 defense, level 3 earth. When a monster you control is destroyed by battle, sent to your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, when this defense position card on the field is changed to face-up attack position, you can special summon 1 Nordic Beast monster from your deck and face-up defense position, except Tangyoster of the Nordic Beast. So yeah, so he's definitely not bad. Especially if comboed with the other goat, Tangrisner of the Nordic Beast. I only run 1 because I only have 1. I would run 2 of him. Beast, level 3 earth, 1200 attack, 800 defense. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, special summon 2 Nordic Beast tokens. Beast type, earth, level 3, 0 defense and attack. So that's the 2 level 3 tokens plus the just pissed off horse makes Thor. So that's really the combo with him. And then I'm just kind of putting into Garmer of the Nordic Beasts, level 4 Beast, Dark, 800 attack, 19 defense. If this card battles a level 4 or monster, you can return that monster to the hand of damage calculation. It's in there just for 1900 tail end. Because we need some defense in decks. And I want to make this as much beast. I don't have super nimble mega hamsters, else I would run those. So yeah, the Nordic Beast cards. 2 Tier of the Nordic Champions. Level 4 Light Warrior. 2000 attack, 2000 defense. Your opponent cannot select a Nordic monster as an attack target except Tier of the Nordic Champions. If there is no other face-up Nordic monster on the field, destroy this card. So it's the 2000 on both. So just set, basically. Or summon Nordic, so yeah. I don't know if Thor actually counts as a Nordic monster or not. Probably not. I think he's probably the black-winged dragon of this archetype. So yeah. 2 Lil... Oh, Jesus Christ. Lilsaf of the Nordic Alfar, which is the Loki archetype. Level 4 Light Spellcaster, 14 attack, 12 defense. When this card is normal summoned, you can select one face-up monster you control, except this card. Special summon 1 Nordic monster from your hand with a level less than or equal to the selected monster's level. I didn't think that was that bad, considering if I have like a level 4 beast or anything out there, or yeah, level 4 is what they would be. Or I mean, if I have Thor out, I can select Thor, then basically get any Nordic card in my hand. So yeah, it's just in there for the hell of it, really. And then 1 Dverg of the Nordic Alfar. Level 1 Earth Warrior, 100 attack, 1000 defense. During the turn this card is normal summoned, you can normal summon 1 Nordic monster in addition to your normal summon or set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. When this face-up card in the field is sent to the graveyard, select 1 Nordic relic card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So that's in there just for the normal summon another Nordic, and that effect to get one of the traps back is pretty good. And then lastly, 2 Mimir of the Nordic Ascendant, which the Ascendants are the Odin archetype. Sorry, long video. Level 2 Dark Fairy. Once per turn at the start of your standby phase, if you control a face-up Nordic monster, you can send 1 spell card from your hand to the graveyard to special summon this card from your graveyard. Yeah. It's the level 2, so that's really in there. If you, let's say I have, the pissed off horse, which is what I'm calling him, fuck his real name, and any of the 4s, the other wolf, the Lilsaf tier, I would ditch that, and now I have the level 10 for Thor. So this deck is all about getting Thor out, not in an aggressive way because I don't have any, really aggro cards. This set came out today, and I only bought 2 packs. I had to trade for all this. And I went to the snake, but most of this I got on my own. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I kind of need to take advice on this. The few things I had thought of was maybe making a few more choices with Earth monsters and running Gaia Power, just to raise Thor to 4,000. Possibly running something along the lines of Fairy Meteor Crush or Big Bang Shot, just to give Thor piercing. I guess that could potentially make an OTK if I use the trap that doubles him. Yeah, any advice is welcome gladly. Again, this deck was thrown together in about 10 minutes. Haven't dealt with it, just want to get it out there so everyone can see that people are building Nords. And they're not worth that much, it's only worth like $13 anyway. So, yeah, just please leave constructive comments, because I need them. Thanks, guys. Bye.